How are you doing? Today I am truly excited to share my birthday with Jeff Banks. How are you doing, Jeff?
I am fantastic. It's always good to hear your voice. So I am just bubbling over right now because we share that birthday. We're like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we finish each other's thoughts, we finish each other's emotions. We can feel the energy when we're happy, when we're frustrated, or when we're just giddy as all. So this year I decided that I wanted to have a sense of gratitude, of being truly grateful and not awaiting what those gifts are. Are they going to be socks? Are they going to be, a calendar? Are they going to be a piece of equipment for our speaking and coaching? But gratitude attitude is how we start your day and you start your day. I know we had spoken several times about your morning walks, your conversations, and then I always say I'm grateful and do my gratitude attitude mantra before my feet hit the floor in the morning and my head hits the pillow at night. So your thoughts on that?
Well, as always, I'm grateful to be alive. And I am so grateful to have a coach like you. And, I'm this year, believe it or not, I know all this you can't tell with this gray, but I'm turning 50. So I am so
Wow.
happy to be alive. And the most thing I'm the happiest about is having people to share my joy with, to share my passion with, to share my purpose with. So having you and the coach and really all of the people who I connect with online and in person, coaching and teaching. And anybody that's listening, I'm just so grateful for that. I'm not looking for money or gifts and surprises, which I pray for you all the time. But you know, I'm thankful for it. But I'm so thankful for the what I already have, the things that we have in front of us. We kind of overlook and want more, but I look at the things that I have, and I have so much, and I'm just bursting with joy.
Yeah, energy. Your energy is like amazing. Like I said, we are kindred spirits, having the same birthday. And those are silver linings. What are you talking about, Grace? There's silver linings to all the achievements, blessings, and milestones you've created. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am his coach, but he's also a coach to me about Ikigai. It's just amazing. And if you haven't checked it out, go to his page. It's just a life transformational experience, and that's what really gets us together. Because when we were talking and he started talking about doing the group, I was like, wait a minute, this is what I'll do. And then he's like, and so it's just the energy, the essence, and the purity, and the way he presents is just fabulous. And his energy is so jovial and so not only innocent, but like you feel the energy of the emotion and passion he has for the Japanese culture, as well as the essence of family, the presence of the spirit, and the essence of just enlightenment. This is truly what, really, I guess, in a way, has us work well together, because we don't like being micromanaged. We don't like being told what to do, but we yearn to learn. And that's what really helps us, kind of mold together and gel. So, yes. And this year, I'm truly excited because I am scheduling and anticipating and asking, believing, and going to receive traveling abroad, whether that's domestically from East Coast to West Coast and then abroad from West Coast to East Coast, on all of the countries and continents that I have met all of you and connected with you. And so this is really an homage of two individuals who are very passionate about family, very passionate about purpose, wink, wink, very passionate about the pathway towards the path less traveled of peace, of inner peace, of gratitude, of inspiration, and truly paying it forward. That's really what is the underlying thread here. So, as opposed to you'll see pictures of celebrations and whatnot. And yes, I feel and learned as I make several trips around this earth, around the sun, is that it's not the materialistic items. It's the memories that are made, the moments that are captured, and the milestones we achieve. And walking beside you is just amazing in itself as your coach, as your friend, as a mentee of Ikigai. It's just really
Mhm.
an eye opener. So today we are celebrating our birthdays, our born days, our gracious to be here in the physical with you. So, Jeff, any further thoughts?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for making my birthday. I don't know if I've said this, but I plan on doing a tea service out of my shed, which I've converted into a studio. And with the accountability coach, I'm on track to have it done. Plus, I'm writing a book. So the shed and the things were the major things that I was having on my quarterly goals,
Yeah.
and having an accountability coach, thanks to uh, Coach Andrea, I'm able to finish. And like today's Friday, I had to do a report for that, finish a Friday.
Good.
So on track, and I know for a fact, I'm 1,000% sure that I would not be on track without an accountability coach, without somebody checking in on me. And that's so good for a coach to have a coach,
Mhm.
you know, to have somebody to be on your side and say, hey, you can do this. I'm pushing you forward. I'm sending you great energy. I'm doing everything on the back end that whatever you need, I'm there. And to have a friend and a support and a sister, I'm just so thankful for everything.
Truly am grateful. Truly am grateful to be have our connection. And like I said, yes, as Jeff said, having a coach having a coach, I'm learning a lot. I'm starting to really adopt and adapt Ikigai and the Japanese culture in my family. We have watched several YouTube videos about Japan, and some of our extended family has lived there for some time, and some people have traveled there. So that's on our to-do list, in the near future, sooner than later. I still have to get that paperwork taken care of to travel. So that's on my to-do list. And it's really important to have that camaraderie. And, as mentioned before, not micromanagement, not dictation, not lecture. And just real quick, before I kind of share a little bit more before we close about Jeff and Ikigai, from a different vantage point, what would you say would be described? Because some people say, well, accountability coach, you do their finances, or accountability coach, like what does that entail? So give a little blurb of what that is, and then I'll reciprocate with how pur- purposeful pathway has really elevated me.
Okay. Well, from my viewpoint, from my standpoint, I do a lot,
Mhm.
and I have all these ideas, and I have all these things I want to do, and to get them organized is not my forte. And what an accountability coach would do, what a coach does for me, she's helped me, okay, what do you want to do? And I lay it all out. I just blah, do a whole brain dump.
Mhm.
And she organizes, she helps me organize it. And where the accountability comes in is, did you hit this goal? All right, you set this goal, did you do this action step? You set these action steps, did you make this plan for the action step? Did you make the actions, did you do the action steps for the goal? Are your goal in line with your missions? And she helps me to really like laser focus on what I feel that I need to do. She's not really telling me what to do.
Right.
She's helping me to organize my thoughts, to organize my behaviors, to organize my my brain to work in a way that will actually help me to accomplish what I'm trying to do. Without a coach or without somebody, it's like when life starts to punch you, bah!
Yeah.
uh, even though I have all these plans and all these things I want to do, I can just say forget about it, and she won't let me. She won't let me just sit there and forget about
Nope.
it. A lot of people give up because they don't have any accountability. It's just like, well, it's too hard. I just give up. When you have somebody that's pushing you forward, that's helping you, one thing, it's easy to give up on yourself. A lot of people do, but it's hard when somebody's rooting for you in your corner, saying you can do this, you can do this, and it's hard to turn around and tell them I'm giving up.
Right.
It's really hard to do that. To me, I can talk myself out of anything,
Right.
but to have somebody pushing you forward and really have your back, um, it's it's like having an angel right there with me at all times. I can just look back and say, okay, I'm having a bad day. This is not working out. And she tells me, it's all right. You're doing good. I'm proud of you, you know? And hearing it from my kids or hearing it from my coach, it's a real boost. I got this. I can do this.
Right.
I can re-energize. I can re-motivate myself to doing the things I need to do. Um, because if I'm trying to do this on my own, oh, if I try to do this on my own, it's just not going to work.
See, there you go.
Yeah, and the
Now that
fireworks proves it.
yeah, perfect timing for everything. No, absolutely, yeah. Because I get that question all the time. Accountability. Well, are you gonna micromanage me? You're gonna be my wife, my nagging mother? Nah. You just laid out everything, like Jeff said. You just laid out everything you want to do. I take notes attentively, reflectively, and I say, all right, let's go. What you got this week? What you got next week? What you got tomorrow? And then what's awesome about the connections that I make with anybody I'm walking their journey with, and my journey as well, is that, you know, that there's there's no discomfort. It's really a comfortable connection professionally and boundary wise. But like Jeff said, if there's a downtime or a lull or whatever, or if he stays silent a little bit too long, I'm just like, hey man, what's going on? How you doing? Just kind of to chime in. And that really aligns with what he does as his coaching with Ikigai, is really finding your purpose. We all have a purpose in life. We all have intentions. We all have our attention directed somewhere. And what the amazing takeaway, without spoiler alert, because y'all are going to meet with me, I go there on Thursdays, and check out his page to follow when that is, Thursday evenings, is understanding your why, understanding who you are, understanding why you're here, why would God, the creator, your belief system put you on this earth. And then it's kind of your way to navigate and figure it out and sift through all the muddy, murky waters to really find out your purpose. And it's just the way the Japanese culture teaches it, the way Jeff presents it is just truly amazing. And it's really been an eye opener for me. And like I said, I have on my to do list is to visit Japan, because it's not only a beautiful country in itself, but I really, really love their mindset and their teachings. So so it is always good. And this is, as you've seen over the course of my content, all of my journey walkers, I call them, or people I'm walking our journey of life together with. This is the morale, this is the energy, this is the comfort, this is the fun that we have, as well as the results. So on that note, we are here to celebrate our trip one more time around the sun. So I want to thank you, Jeff, so much for being here, and each and every one of you for tuning in. And please, our gift to anyone is our gift of time. Why? Because it's our presence, showing up, being real, being respected, being understood, and unconditionally loved. And on that note, I want to say happy birthday to you, Jeff. And
And I'm to say happy birthday to you, Coach.
yes. And for all those Taurians out there, we are stubborn, we are bullheaded, but one thing that we do is we get it done without resolve. So, thank you so much for tuning in. This is an amazing birthday way to celebrate our birthdays. So, on that note, thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of your day. And we will see you when we see you. Take care. Viva.
Thanks.